Today I want to talk about insulin and why it's insulin that was making us all hold on to this excess weight. So at any one given time, you have got 5 litres of blood pumping around your body, keeping you alive. Within that blood, you need 1 teaspoon of sugar to keep you functioning at your optimum. Problem is, most of us have a lot more than 1 teaspoon of sugar pumping around our bodies. So when we wake up in the mornings, we traditionally, before intermittent fasting, had a wee cup of tea with milk in it, okay? From that moment on, insulin is released by your pancreas, and insulin's job is to mop up any excess sugar that you're putting into your body to bring it down to the safe levels of 1 teaspoon. This continues all day. Then you have a banana, then you've got your porridge, then you have a wee bit of toast at 10:30, 2 breakfasts, Angie. Then you have your lunch, then you have a snack, then you have another snack, then you have your dinner, then you have a beer, then you have a wine, then you have a wee bit of fruit and nut, and then you have a wee bit of yogurt and fruit. This goes on and on and on and on and on. So insulin's job is busy getting out there, zapping up the sugar and putting it into your cells. So once it extracts the sugar, its job is to put that sugar or glucose into your cells. It puts it into your liver, it puts it into your muscles, and it puts it into your fat storage to be used as fuel throughout the day. And that's fine, that works very well for a lot of people. But for a lot of other people, it doesn't work very well because we've all got sedentary jobs, we're sitting on our bums all day long. We know we should go to the gym, but we don't. We continue to buy the family packs of sensation chicken in time, and we continue to eat the white bread, the white rice, the white pasta. We continue just to say yes to when we're offered the cake in the office, and what that's doing is that's causing an insulin response every single time, and our body is using that as its primary fuel source, so it's never getting to the fat stores. So we continue to eat all this stuff, okay, and insulin's job is to continue to do its job. But there gets to a point where insulin has extracted so much glucose and so much sugar from our food and put it into our cells start to grow and grow and grow and grow. That's when your waistline starts to grow and grow and grow. And you've noticed, I've put on a lot of weight in lockdown here. What's going on? This is what we did. We treated it like a holiday. I was eating family bags of crisps like they were going out of fashion and wondered why I was putting on so much weight. So let's to the point where the cells grow and grow and grow, and they go, mate, we're full here. And insulin's going, no mate, but I've got all this sugar. I've loads of sugar here I need to put into you. And they're going, mate, we're totally full. The nightclub's full, you're not getting in, all right? So insulin's going, nah mate, but what am I going to do with all this sugar? Nothing to do with us. Nothing to do with us. So insulin's busy with all this sugar, whipping it around your blood, making your blood sticky, making your blood have a maple syrup type consistency, and that results in 2 things. You've got high insulin levels at all times, so you're never accessing your fat stores, and you've got high blood sugar, making you tired and grumpy all the time and craving excess sugar because your cells are so full, they're locked, they can't release that extra energy into your body to be used as your fuel source. So your body's craving extra energy and going, need more food here, so you're stuffing yourself to try and get yourself more energy, and you're flagging and you're tired all the time. You're getting bigger and bigger and bigger. You're never accessing your fat stores. So that gets to the point, so your insulin's busy doing its job, it's got all this extra, the cells are so full. That's when the point where you get to when you are insulin resistant. Insulin's pumping more and more to try and break down the sugar. Cells are getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and the cells that can't get any bigger, they're putting it into the fat stores. They're getting bigger and bigger, getting fatter and fatter and fatter. Insulin resistant, what does that result in? That results in type 2 diabetes or pre-diabetic. Okay, you've got so much sugar in your body cannot break it down. That has massive consequences. Your circulatory system is now under massive pressure because you've got this sticky blood. It puts pressure on your heart, it puts pressure on diseases like cancer. It can result in type 3 diabetes, which is now commonly known as Alzheimer's. It can result in strokes. Sticky blood equals strokes and clotting. So it's a massive problem. So what can we do about it? We can, number 1, cut down our carbohydrates, but that's not much fun for anybody. Number 2, we can do intermittent fasting. When you do intermittent fasting, you abstain from food for periods of time. You do not starve yourself. I would never starve myself. I love food too much for that. So insulin's not being released. So your body is forced to look for an alternative fuel source. Cue fat burning. It goes into those cells, unlocks the door. Give us some of your energy, guys. No problem at all. We'll empty you out because we need some energy here. So that's what happens. They start to get smaller and smaller and smaller. And over time, they empty and empty and empty. And after 2 to 3 weeks, depending how much you've got in there, that's when your body will then look for an alternative fuel source, goes into your fat stores. Cue fat burning. Light bulb moment, that's when intermittent fasting works. And if you continue to fast every single day consistently to the point where it gets easy for you, your body is constantly going into those fat stores, emptying them out. So that's when you noticeably get smaller. People say to you, you're looking really well, Angela, have you lost weight? You're like, was I obese before? So that is why intermittent fasting works so well for insulin resistance. What else can you do? Get a full 8 hours sleep. Your sleep has a direct correlation with insulin. You need to get your sleep. You need to lower your stress levels. Stress releases cortisol, which affects your insulin. Exercise forces your body to look for an alternative fuel source, and it goes into your fat stores and uses the glucose for energy. So it can actually reduce your increased susceptibility to insulin resistance. Exercise, sleep, manage your stress, and intermittent fasting. Done.